Marcus and Sophie had been together for 7 years. Their relationship was built on love and laughter, but like any partnership, they occasionally found themselves at odds. One Tuesday evening, Marcus arrived home mentally drained from his job. Sophie had spent her afternoon dealing with complications at her workplace and was feeling equally worn out as Marcus stepped through the front door. Sophie emerged from the kitchen. Her expression was strained. "You left your coffee cups all over the house again," she said, her tone sharp with frustration. "I feel like I'm the only one who cares about our space." Marcus dropped his keys on the counter. "I had a really demanding day, Sophie. I didn't even think about the cups," he replied, his voice tight. Sophie's arms crossed. "That's the problem? You never think about it? I'll work hard too, but somehow I still manage to take care of things around here." Marcus felt irritation rising within him. "That's not fair. I do plenty around here. I can't be perfect all the time." "I'm not asking for perfect," Sophie shot back. "I'm asking for effort. I'm asking for you to show that you care about our home the way I do." The words stung. Marcus's voice grew louder. "You're making mountains out of molehills. It's just a few cups." Sophie's voice cracked slightly. "It's not about the cups, Marcus. It's about feeling like a partner instead of feeling like I'm alone in this relationship." A heavy silence fell between them. Both felt the weight of their words. Finally, Marcus took a moment to pause. He could see the hurt in Sophie's eyes. He realized that he'd been defensive instead of listening. "You're right," he said quietly. "I haven't been paying attention to how you're feeling. I'm sorry." Sophie's expression softened. "I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have come at you the moment you walked in. I know you work hard." They sat down at their kitchen table, and something shifted. The anger began to dissolve as they actually talked. Marcus admitted he'd been checking out emotionally. Sophie explained how isolated she felt when household responsibilities always fell on her. "I'll be more aware," Marcus promised. "I want you to feel valued here. And I'll try to tell you what I need instead of building resentment," Sophie replied. Just then, Sophie's phone buzzed. She looked at the screen and grimaced. "It's my sister. She's asking if we can go to their place this weekend for a family gathering." Marcus felt his stomach tighten. "This weekend? We talked about having time for just us." Sophie hesitated. "I know we did, but family is important to me." "I understand that," Marcus said, the frustration creeping back in. "But it feels like whenever we plan something for ourselves, something else always comes up." Sophie felt defensive. "Again, so what am I supposed to do? Just ignore my family?" "No, but I need to matter too," Marcus replied, his voice firm but not angry. Sophie set her phone down. This was the pattern they kept repeating, and this time, she wanted to break it. "You're right," she said slowly. "I have been giving everyone else priority. That's not fair to you or to us." She picked her phone back up and texted her sister. "Can we make it the following weekend instead? We have something important this Saturday." Marcus looked surprised. "Really? Really?" Sophie confirmed. "I don't want to keep doing this dance where we fight about priorities. You're my priority too." Marcus moved his chair closer and took her hand, and "I promised to be more present. Not just in the big moments, but in the everyday things too." They talked for hours that evening about their fears, their needs, and what they truly wanted their life together to look like. They made commitments to each other to speak up when something bothered them before anger built up, to make time for each other that was sacred and protected, and to support each other's outside relationships while keeping their bonds strong. When they finally went to bed, they felt different. The argument hadn't disappeared, the underlying issue, but their willingness to truly listen and compromise had transformed the situation entirely. The next morning, Marcus made a point of tidying up before work. Sophie made his favorite breakfast. These small gestures weren't about perfection or keeping score. They were about showing up for each other. Over the following weeks, they found their rhythm. There were still occasional disagreements, but now they had tools to navigate them. They learned that relationships don't require constant agreement. They require genuine effort, honest communication, and a commitment to understanding each other's perspective by working through their challenges together. Marcus and Sophie discovered that their love wasn't fragile, it was resilient. It could weather storms as long as they faced those storms side by side, determined to find common ground. And that, truly, is what love is about.